I'm here and I'm playing hard 5. Ugh. For today's poll, do you like playing Iron Man runs? I think it's a good poll for today. I'm the hardest. Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, but it's hard 5. So, I think this is the squad I want. Our other possibility is, what if we reclassed Abel into something? Or if we just brought Abel instead of, like, Zane, probably, I think? Wyvern Abel. The thing is, there's a lot of snipers on this map, if I remember correctly. Which is why I've got so many bow units right now. So we could promote Gordon, but like promoted Gordon, what's he doing, right? We could also bench Bantu, potentially, and like... kill Tiki and get Nagi. I think we try it like this.
Tiki, Tiki, princess that was of the great divine. Can you hear my voice? Defilers have set foot inside the fane. Despoilers, punish them. Let your fire consume them.
Defilers in the fane, punish them.
Remember, Tiki, your divine dragon king perished long ago and Bantu has abandoned you. I alone am protecting you from Medius. Remember,
you alone are protecting me. Punish the defilers. Kalaga hypnosis moment. Alright. So, the plan. Warp Wolf, Wolfie VGC, over to here. Warp Sedgar VGC over to here. Transgender? Silverlance. Doga, how do you do here? Parthia Doga or Silverbow Doga? How's Sita do? Okay, Killer Bow with Sita. Get a crit. Eat rock. Guess we go up here. Equip the Iron Lance. This protects Lena. Oh, which rooms? FE 11, chapter 18. No, it's 19. I need to see which rooms have reinforcements in them. Which rooms have reinforcements and which ones don't. There's a sniper on the left. But chests on the right. Okay. I don't remember if the doors are linked to each other or not. So I guess we'll see. So yeah, he's going for Sita. Alright. So now we Killer Lance you. Good job, Zedgar. Carrying it negates the effects of terrain. Cool. Cool story, bro. And then we Iron Lance you with Wolf. So have them there like that. Lena, heal up Sita. Sita, Killer Bow here. Oh, nice crit. The little twirly whirly. Alright, let's find out if these doors are linked. They are not. Okay, so we can just avoid the reinforcements for the most part. So you go here. Iron Axe, right? That should be good, right? Silver Sword, 29 attack, you double. You'll get weapon triangles, so it'll be 30, 16 times 2. That kills, never mind, that we're not good. Just go on the edge. Hi Jackson, how's it going? We are doing the Tiki chapter. But I think we're good. I think we're good now. Like, I think as long as I consult the map and only open the correct doors, we'll stay good. Because we got protection from the thieves. They're not going to be able to open doors anymore. If only Dire Thunder enemy mages existed. I just started playing FE Journeys, a hack I don't see anyone talk about, so I'm excited for a truly blind experience. FE Journeys, what's that? Never heard of it. I mean, I guess it's a hack, right? I've never heard of it. Go Sedgar, go. We are Wolfgar Gaming. Oh, he doesn't get doubled. Okay, we'll Killer Lance you into Abel killing with the Iron Axe. Funny coincidence with the poll. Oh, what's up? So we just move everyone forward. Alright, I thought this chapter would be more difficult, but it turns out just warping Sedgar and Wolf up solves things. I accidentally lied in the poll. I hit the wrong button and now I'm obligated to do an Iron Man. Can't you change your answer in the poll, or does it not let it? Journeys is a generic GBA hack, but the map is solid and time pressure is constantly an issue. Sort of game that makes for engaging Iron Mans. Do you like Iron Manning, Admiral? I am curious where your answer lies on this poll. An hour ago, I had to debate with someone on Reddit because they told me I had to restart the whole game because they lost a unit and saved over it. Oh, that's a Reddit moment. That's a Reddit moment. Was it a unit that they were even using? Even in my casual playthroughs, I've been playing through deaths a lot lately, right? Like 7 siblings is what we're playing on Ice Rider right now. I've had quite a few deaths in the last couple of chapters of 7 siblings, and I'm just playing through it, you know? I'm just playing through it. Doga Gaming! Even as a general, he gets speed. It's unreal. Okay, we eat rock this mage. Because we're about to get the Star Sphere and Light Sphere and Geosphere, right? So we'll be able to basically infinitely eat rocks. I genuinely think people should learn that they don't need to Iron Man to play through unit deaths. Yeah. No, I think even if it's a unit you're using, especially if it's a unit you're not planning on using, like, just fucking play through it, right? But even if it's a unit you're planning on using, right? Even in that case, or even if it's a unit you were using, right? Like, you don't have to. You don't have to keep using them. If your time is more valuable, like, I guess spoilers for the 7 Siblings playthrough, but I just had Keegan die in the most recent chapter I played. And it's just like, it's unfortunate, but it was at the very end of a very tough map. So I'm like, yeah, we got a new assassin on that same map too. Like, I'll just use her instead, right? If Rebecca dies, I reset. That's fair. Like, if you've got your favorites, you've got your favorites, right? But I'm just, you know, I'm just putting it out there. I mean, in this playthrough, right, I've reset when, like, Gordon died, even though he's garbage. Because I like him. I played through a lot of deaths in my recent FE6 run, and it helped with the pacing. Yeah! I think, obviously, there's some units where it's like, I'm using them to the degree, like, they're a core part of my army. I'm not gonna reset, and that's valid, you know, but I think figuring out, you know, how much your time is worth, because time is a limited resource for all of us. We're playing on permadeath mode, too. So, like, you know. Bum-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. I like Rebecca a lot. I like Rebecca, but because of Burger King, not because of FE7. I actually don't think Rebecca FE7 is a particularly fun bad unit, but that's because I don't have nostalgia for her. Because, like, Rolf is just a worse version of Rebecca in a similar game, and I have nostalgia for him, so... You know, so that's the difference maker, right? Wolfie VGC, get up here. Okay, we get the Geosphere. Rebecca versus Norn, who can win in the shit off? Yeah, I love how Norn is like the replacement unit for Gordon and she's just worse, right? It's like if you fucked up so bad, you get Norn as your reward. Reward in quotation marks.
Tiki, my child, I've found you at last.
No, stop, come no closer.
Garnet has put you in some sort of trance, poor thing. Peace, child, peace. Awaken.
Banban, is that you? Where am I? What happened?
Yes, child, 'tis I. How worried? How I was worried. Are you hurt?
No, Banban, I'm just scared. I feel as though I woke up from an awful nightmare.
I am truly sorry, child. Truly I am. I will not let us get separated again. From now on, I will be there to protect you.
Promise? You have to promise, Banban. I hate being alone. Sorry, but Banban's gonna break his fucking promise, because he's a loser. There's an easy way to make me like a unit. Give them bow rank. It's the Kaga's game design school. Wait, you're so right, though. You're so right, though. Alright, I think there's enemies inside this room, right? There's a mage and a hero. Alright, we'll get a crit. If we just Thunder Gaming you... Wait! Wait! He just stands there taking it! Super Tiki hurt? Sniper Tiki hurt? Do you mean Sniper Sita? It's because this map had a lot of bow units and I didn't want her to get sniped down. Because Tiki can't actually reclass. Sniper Sita, yeah. I just wanted her to be able to shoot through walls on this map specifically. Don't worry. I'm not a believer in that as, like, the long-term meta or whatever, but... we'll just leave all these snipers locked up in their rooms, right? Yeah, I thought this map would be hard, but it was actually easy. Sita becoming what she once hated, and what she will hate again. Marth, tell me, was it a success? Did you locate the Light Sphere and Star Sphere? Never fear, I have them. We need to take these to Goto so he can undo Imhulu's magic. But first, Nina, we have a more pressing task ahead of us. Oh, and what is that? We must defeat Grust once and for all. If we march south without finishing them off, we leave our rear exposed. Then you mean to invade? Yes, and this time, General Camus will be there to meet us, I'm sure of it. Camus the Sable, they call him. Many extol him as the most able warrior alive. It'll be a fierce battle, but one we cannot avoid. You are certain we must face him? We have crippled Grust, but they will regroup and stand in our way again. No, we need to stamp this fire out before the wind catches it, and it starts spreading anew. Very well, but before you attack, there's something I must tell you. Later, though. Not yet. I must sort my feelings out first. Keeping the spheres is better than doing the intended route. Yeah, it is, and it's very funny. I agree. It was General Ordwin, one of the 3 heroes of the War of Liberation, who put Grust on the map. His peerless knights tamed their neighbors, the barbarians in the kingdom's infancy, securing its place as one of the greatest of the 7 kingdoms. However, the current king, Ludwig, was weak-willed and easily cowed. Dolar had little trouble in forcing him into an alliance. Now he had taken ill, even as Grust suffered its string of defeats at the hands of the League. The once mighty kingdom was poised to fall. Marth speed cap 25 moment. Alright, let's do our reclassing. So Sita, get back on your horse, or dragon. I mean, Sita's speed cap, right? Sita's speed cap is also unfortunate. 23 as a wyvern. That's sad. So here's the question, right? How much do we actually care about Himern? Because this map's an easy warp skip, right? Himern is good. How else will you get more butt sex? True story that. True story that. I don't think Himern's very good in this. You need something to repair after butt sex. Doesn't Himern have like 7 uses? The problem is reinforcements start spawning from here turn 1, right? And there's a thief who's like dead set at destroying the Himern village. He's over here. So it can be like a problem. It can be like a problem. In chapter 20... Because this is a very easy warp skip, right? But if we go for Himern, reinforcements show up. Oh, they don't show up that early. Why did I think they showed up that early? Turn 7, 9, and 10. Okay, Julian, I need you to unload. Pick units. No Julian, no Tiki, no Bantu. Yes, Wendell. Yes, Minerva. Yes. Navarre. We have 15 slots. That's kind of absurd. We could just bring Gordon, right? Like, he is a Parthia user. Or honestly, Samson for filler combat doesn't seem terrible either. What classes can Samson be? He's a hero, so that's male 2, right? His gender is male 2. Yeah. So he doesn't really have any good classes other than general, I guess. Oh, he can't use that. Fucking hell. Okay. I guess I'll make him a hero. Just so we can use swords. Because, like, I don't have lances, really, to give people. I'm using most of them. I guess we could also do Merrick. Honestly, Merrick's probably better than Samson. Samson's fun for me mainly because he's one of the 6 non-Gaiden axe units. Yeah, he has, what's his axe rank? He has, like, B rank. That's not terrible. That's silver axe rank, honestly. Who are we giving the Speedwing to? Maybe Linde? Let her double some more stuff? 13 speed's like rough. Those stats are not good enough for endgame or even now, but yeah. Samson comes with the Silver Axe. Yeah, he's like a filler unit. I don't think they're good enough for, like, being phenomenal or anything, but, like, you know, we got 15 slots, right? Like, what else are we doing, right? You can deploy Tiki to get rid of her, But I don't think we want Nagi, do we? If I wanted to get rid of Tiki, I could have just killed her last map. Oh, whoops. I forgot to read the story. Who of Aaron and Samson has more value in their inventory? Doesn't Samson have a silver lance? So probably him, or Aaron has a silver lance, I mean, right? So probably him. The Nagi map will give you extra copies of some good weapons. Yeah, but we're warp skipping endgame. So I don't really care about that. I kind of don't want to play the Nagi map, if I'm being honest. Brave Lance Generals. My hated. Too bad Samson can't become a Wyvern. That would probably be good for him. Warp skip everything until the enemy stats are too high. I mean, like, I'll warp skip the maps that I don't find fun, but I do find some of these maps fun, you know? Nina, we'll be launching the attack soon. If you have something to tell me, now's the time to do it. Alright, Marth, as you wish. When Dol Grust allied forces seized the control of Arcanea, they killed all the members of the royal family except me. I was given to Grust custody, custody of the Sable Order, to be more specific. I'm told Dolar wished for my execution, and with it the end of the holy lineage of House Arcanea. And Grust was willing to comply, but you're not dead. That's right, I was not put to the sword. The Sable Order's captain came to my defense. His name was Camus. Camus protected me, knowing how he risked incurring the wrath of the Shadow Dragon. He was the one who eventually arranged for my escape to Aurelius. I had no idea. That certainly explains Dolar's displeasure with him. I hated him too at first, but in time I found my hatred tempered by compassion. He showed me, my feelings changed, and now all I wish is to see him again, but not if that means you and he must fight. Nina, I cannot make any promises, but I will do what I can. I hope you can accept that. Thank you, Marth. I could not ask for more. Alright, Zane copied Glenn Beck. Gleniphan Beckford. And we unfortunately must ally with the right-wing commentator to Thunderbolt! This is the only game with Camus. True! Truth, smiley face, smiley face. Not Gleniphan Beckford. We need him to kill these guys, unfortunately. Alright, if we smash... Oh damn, don't even kill with smash. Fuck, these generals are so tanky. Can Marth make it to the village before those toxic reinforcements show up? That's, I guess, the other question. You just ruined
Beck for me forever, Air.
Thank you, Thomas Quack, for the $2 donation. I'm not sorry about ruining Beck, smiley face. :3, but with a less than sign over it for the angry eyebrow smiley face. Oh, right! Merrick and Linda have a talk here. Are we recruiting the best unit in the game? The general? The stupid general? Oh, is Doga just fucking cooked? Doga's just fucking cooked! No! Doga lives! Okay, Doga lives. So Doga, get the fuck backwards. Or actually, can we kill the ballista? If we can kill the ballista... Thunderbolt? We don't reach. Okay. So Doga needs to get the fuck back. Rider's Bane you. Doga retreat, Lena heal him. Trade Horse Dental. And we will Horse Dental this one. Go over here. And put Sita here with neopronouns. How does Sita do with neopronouns? Braves. The Braves. Okay. Instead of neopronouns... No, because she kills anyway. We need to give her something she won't kill with. Let's give her an axe. Or actually, how does Minerva do here? 9 times 2. Yeah, that's not great. Give her an iron axe. Eat rock doesn't kill. Oh, but we can trade. We can trade. We can trade. So we eat rock. You. Miss. Eat rock. You. And that means we don't actually need to put anyone else there. Because these two are successfully blocking now. Okay. So we eat rock, you. Move y'all down. Okay. And now Wolf and Sedgar just sort of wall. This is the first time where silvers are B rank? Yes, it is. Alright, so Sedgar will kill these guys with the horse dental. I don't know why they're going for Sedgar instead of Wolf, but I'm fine with that. They start schmovin'. Alright. Steel bow here. Alright, well, we will Thunderbolt you, or what's the most? Eat Rock does the most. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So trade. Thunderbolt you. Jake! Wait, that's actually... Oh, no. Because we reached with Sita. Okay. So Marth gives Sita an Iron Axe. And we Iron Axe the Ballista. Okay, so on turn... What turn is it that they show up? They show up on... The reinforcements start on turn 7. Armor Knights show up from the purple fort, so Armor Knights will go from down here on turn 7. Linde, I presume? My name's Merritt. Prince Marth asked me to look after you. Not that we mages need any help looking after ourselves, mind you. Oh, you've studied magic? Yes, in Kadeen. Kadeen, the school? My father was a student there a long time ago. The school is beautiful. Was beautiful until Garneth took over and changed everything. I was blessed with wondrous teachers, and I found a healthy mix of friends and rivals, and other aspiring mages. That sounds nice, I suppose, but my father was the only teacher and friend I ever needed. I'm sorry, Linde. Don't be. I'm tough like my father, too. Let's talk about you, Merrick, and about Kadeen. I've never been to a school before. How do they teach? How do they teach? And did teach just get tenure? Merrick, Linde is at a higher level than you. I think she's doing fine. What? Oh, I put her in ballista range of that guy. Hi, guys. Hi, MCJD. How you doing? I can't believe Danny didn't play FF4DS. Well, I'm gonna do a different video on that. The plan is to do a different video on that one. Okay. Wolfie VGC, do you have C rank? You have C rank. So Wolfie VGC, grab Horse Dental. First thing I join is sees Danny is Sita dying. I can't believe Danny hates women. I've been exposed again. Alright. So you imitate Glenn Beck. Thunderbolt you. Charge forward with Horse Dental. Heal up Zane. We just need to keep our flyers out of ballista range, you know, not repeat the mistake I made earlier. All right. So Glenbeck survives. Unfortunate. 1 damage to Wolfie VGC. Good thing Flyers have a lot of move. Yeah, they've got like 12 move in this. It's ridiculous. Horse Dental, all the Brave Lance caps with Wolfie VGC. Arcanea movement values are absurd. I like FE3's approach to the boots, I'll say that. Where boots actually boost infantry movement more than they boost cavalry movement. It's 4 on infantry and 2 on cavalry or something. I think, like that. I think that's a really cool choice. Wolfie VGC! Look at him gaming with his Horse Dental. Give the mounted unit some kind of nerf. I like that. Yeah. Alright, so now Wolfie VGC, Silverbow, this guy, Glenn Beck, Thunderbolt, Jake Thunderbolt, and now Marth can start schmoving down. You keep schmoving this way. Our Flyers have more free reign now. Doga's gonna go down here to protect against this fort. Because there are reinforcements starting turn 7 from these bottom couple of forts, right? And I want to avoid dealing with them if we can. I can't believe Lena still doesn't have fucking Fortify. Staff rank goes so slow in this game. It's absurd. Alright, Sita can get over there. Wendell can get over there. What turn is it? It's turn 3 right now, so no reinforcements at the moment. And we might as well get some experience for free. Actually, let's save at this point. I think this is a good save point. Staff rank get kind of slow. I always thought staff EXP was faster than normal EXP because people spam heal a lot. Not in, well, I mean, like, it costs money if you want to do that, but in FE11, the money is better spent, on forges, right? So that's sort of the problem that you run into. Horse dental, oh, we're one shy of a horse dental with Wolf. Alright, I think we horse dental you. Then we can trade. And horse dental you. Eat rock you. Eat rock you. It's so weird they had this cool Cavs Flyers get nerf mechanic and then Three Houses just buffed them even further, right? Three Houses makes some interesting choices, I'll say that much. Okay, so now that we've chipped you down, Boganon doesn't kill. Does the Hoot clear? Oh, these hit rates. Aura Bomb? Oh my god, one shy with an Aura Bomb. Does the Thief? The Thief doesn't reach, okay. So we grab fire, we got thunder. Thunderbolt you. Why would you put a Warriors game company in charge of gameplay for a Fire Emblem mainline title? They don't know how to do that. I mean, I think I like parts of the Three Houses gameplay, right? Like Silver Axe U. Alright, Lena, you go over here. Marth can visit the village.
Ah, Prince Marth, welcome, welcome. Please tell me, have you seen my granddaughter Lena? Is she well? If she happens to be with you, would you consider that she gets this Hermern staff? It's a rough staff of repairing passed down through our family. I'm certain she'll make good use of it. Of course, not all items can be repaired. Be sure to caution her about that.
12 uses on Hermern. That's absurd. Alright, it is turn 4. The reinforcements don't show up until turn 7. Alright, let's... Wolfie VGC, Silverbow the Thief. Super Able finish it off. Combat arts are boring once you realize Fierce Iron Fist and Hunter's Volley. I mean, I think in the early game, combat arts are good. Oh, shit. I didn't realize there was a ballista there. Fuck! We just hope that we dodge tank. We did at least save very recently. Super Able dodge! Oh, he doesn't even fucking die! It's a Pachyderm! Okay. High 5 points. Glory to Hard 5, glory to Shadow Dragon. Hard 5 is fucking phenomenal. Hard 5 has legitimately climbed up so much in my... I mean, Shadow Dragon in general, because of it, has climbed up so much in my personal rankings because of this playthrough, right? Geosphere the Ballista? Nah. We're good. Let's recruit Lawrence and then warp skip out of here. General Lawrence, my name is Sita. I hail from Talus. My father has told me quite a bit about you.
Princess Sita. My, look what a lovely young woman you've grown into. Your father was a good friend to me many years ago.
General, I heard you opposed Grust forming an alliance with Dolar. Why didn't you try to stop it?
You think I did not try, Princess? Our king is meek. In the end, Dolar provided better at cowing him than I did.
But surely you know that Dolar intends to use the Manicheats to conquer mankind. You must act now for Grust's sake, if not for the world's. Join us, General Lawrence. We can put an end to this battle right now.
What you say makes sense enough, but I serve Grust. I cannot betray my country.
But what makes a country?
Pardon?
Is it one man, your king? Or is it the countless innocent people who will make their home here?
Well, that's,
My father has a saying, a kingless country is a country still, but a king without subjects rules naught but hills. If you disobey your king to ensure his subjects' safety, how is that a betrayal? You're protecting his reign.
Protecting his reign. That mad logic. I feel as if I've shed 20 years and I'm talking to your father again. You win, Princess, I yield. I'll join you in the interest of the king and country.
Oh! General Camus, can you hear me? It is I, Martha Voltea. I must speak with you. Please show yourself. Prince Marth, I'm Camus of Grust. General, I have no wish to fight you. You know this battle is pointless. Surely you must. So long as Grust continues to support Dole's ambitions, it does not matter what I know or think. I'm a knight. I have a duty to fight for my mother's glory till the very end. But surely... Say, Prince Marth, there's nothing you can do or say. I am a party to your father's murder. Are you a man or not? Draw your sword. Stop! Camus! Princess Nina. Nina, what are you doing here? This is the middle of the battlefield. I know, but please, Camus, listen to me. Camus, you gave me my life back. And Marth, he gave me my kingdom. I do not wish to see the two of you fight. It's unbearable. Please, Camus, fight with us. We need your strength. I need it. I am sorry, Princess. What? But Camus! Were my heart my master, I would do exactly as you say. But what sort of knight abandons his kingdom, his king, now when we need him the most? Would you have me toss away all the life I have built as if it meant nothing at all? No, Camus, I don't know. I have lived as a knight and I intend to die as one. There are no other roads left for me to walk. Farewell, my princess. I shall never forget our days together at the palace, few though they were. I pray that you meet someone who can bring the joy back into your life. Alright, can we get the Camus kill? We have Horse Dental. If Abel can reach with Horse Dental, he might be able to. Nope. Sita probably could have. I don't think we need Gratavu. Okay, hits Camus with a home run bat from Super Smash Brothers. Did Marth hitch a ride on Sita's Wyvern? No, there's no rescue dropping here, so we have to warp, but that's okay. Because we get tons of warp. Forgive me, Nina. I was not able to reunite you with your general. No, Marth, I should not have made such a selfish request. I'm sorry, so terribly sorry. The worst part, Marth, the worst part is I knew it would come to this. Ever since I gave you the emblem, I just knew. Haven't you heard the story of Artemis's curse? No. It's the last time the Fire Emblem changed hands to serve Arcos Arcanea, it was not without cost. There was a princess named Artemis who loved your ancestor Henri with all her heart. He loved her as well, but when Medius appeared, the two were parted forever. She cursed the Fire Emblem, called it the end of war, but also the end of love. Now the emblem has changed hand again, and I am the one who's cursed. Nina, princess. I'm told Camus has not been found. Perhaps he still lives. I know how selfish it is to wish it. But if he cannot be with me, then I must cling to hope that his life has not been cut short. It's all I have left. Well, good news, Nina. We actually warp skipped this map, so Camus is still alive. He's not dead. Hey, I'm just making FE12 canon, alright? I'm just restoring the timeline. Camus doesn't die in this timeline. You know, you can say warp skipping degenerate, but canonically Marth must warp skip this map. Also, yeah. Grust would harry the League no more. Marth led his forces on to Macedon. However, Macedon's dragoons were ready to waylay at them at the border. Countless reinforcements hovered within the fortress, waiting to strike. Would Marth be able to lead the League to safety through the gauntlet? Warp skipping is canon. Oh, this fucking map. Right. This fucking map. This map is so stupid. This is like the most filler map of all time. Why does this map exist? We're warp skipping this one too, because I don't like this map. Yeah, Lawrence, you can join the squad. You have Rider's Bane rank, so that's, you know, good enough for me. What's your plan for endgame? The classic Tiki Tiki. Like, I know that there's other things you can do, like Levin Swordmasters and Ballistas and stuff, but I think just Tiki Tiki. I've got the Forged Dragon Pike for the Manakee. We're just shy. Chat, I need another funny name. Lawrence is the only FE character to share names with another playable character. Arthur also. Fates Arthur and FE4 Arthur. And Claude. FE4 Claude and Three Houses Claude. Who's the other playable Hilda? There's no other playable Hilda, but there is a boss Hilda. And there's a boss Selena. The Pluber, Megalodon, Gringus. Oh, wait, I've got a good one. I've got a good one. Wait, I've got one. Oh, this isn't gonna fit, is it? Hold on. How can I confine this? To make it fit. Here we go. Wish list, death, and taxes. There we go. It fits. It has to be no eyes. Wish list, death, and tactics. I always trip over that. That is the new upcoming indie SRPG by little known creator 5 Points, aka Squid Now. Pluber's better. Yeah, but now, anytime someone comes in and asks what the fucking random letters and numbers are, or not numbers, but symbol, the and symbol, tries to read the forge, I can plug upcoming indie SRPG Death and Tactics, which is a Fire Emblem-inspired, permadeath-based tactics game where you are encouraged to play through in an Iron Man setting, and there's a ton of mechanics that revolve around permadeath. Product placement. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. You know, I do have a positive relationship with the creator, but I always want to, like, clarify whether something's sponsored or not. It rarely is. I've had, like, most of the sponsors that reach out are, like, AI scam companies, right? So I'm not gonna fucking do that. Sponsored by Death and Tactics. I have been making, like, little shorts about indie games, and I feel like they probably come off as if they're sponsored, but I promise they're not. I just try to be positive when talking about indie games because I don't want to, like, you know, I want to get eyeballs on projects, right? And I do sometimes get free games, which is different from sponsorship, but when a product's provided for free, I do like to, you know, clarify that as well. Princess Minerva, we will soon reach the Macedonian border. Are you certain you wish to join the battle? Do you have any reservations about the fighting your own countrymen? If I did, Prince Marth, I would have not offered you my axe. But surely, you have the wrong idea. Perhaps you think I wish to spare my brother and my former vassals, forgive them for seeing things differently? Don't you? I would be lying if I said that I don't wish it were that simple, but history needs to remember that when Macedon went astray, it was a Macedonian who set things right. Even if it means your own brother may die? Since I was little, I followed Michaelis' footsteps. Whatever books he read, I read. Whatever he practiced the sword, I was close by, watching, learning. He was always a step ahead, my hero, something to aspire to. Even now, some part of me loves him. And I love him enough to spare him death on some stranger's sword, you see? Let him be punished by my hands. Alright, let's get this killer bow. Oh, we can't reach it. I'm on the warp staff. And turn, they should start charging. Charging like margin. Oh shit. Oh, but we can fly, so we can go on these squares. So it'll be fine. Alright. Warp Sita to here. Hemern. I know I got a proposal for a placement from some mobile game a few years ago. I'm certain this is not a fake. It's also worth noting, there are scammers that, like, will pose as YouTube sponsors, unfortunately. Alright, we will butt sex you.
Rebels, you've strutted in the wrong kingdom this time.
Hemern would be such an interesting item if it couldn't repair warp. FE3 Book 1 goated moment.
Ugh, I'm but a pebble in Macedon's unshakable foundation.
Is there a lore reason why the only thing Hemern can repair is items or Arcanine stupid? I think the idea is that, like, because it's magical, right? Has something to do with the magic. Okay, we can eat rock. That's gonna be the most damage. I don't think we kill without a crit, though. Oh! We got a crit. Okay, in that case, Jake, save the game so we can guarantee we get this hit with Glenafin, or with Zane. And let's get us a killer bow. So Warp Marth. Isn't Hemern unable to repair legendary weapons? In FE3 that's the case. I don't know if that's the case in 11. 5 points, you're here. You probably know. Can the Hemern repair legendary weapons here? Like the Parthia? Prince Marth. That voice! Lord Godo, is that you? I see you have made it to Macedon. You will find me in a village north of the Macedonian area, their castle. If you possess the Light Sphere and the Star Sphere, have them in hand when you visit me here. Ah, yes. I also have good news. Your sister Ellis is unharmed. What? Are you certain? Where is she now? Thebes, the city of illusion. Garneth took her with him when he fled. I pray you rescue her soon. I will. But first, bring me the 2 orbs. Without Starlight's mighty blast, Garneth will only aid your life. Only add your life to the list of things he has taken from you. They can? Okay. Infinite range warp isn't a mechanic that exists. Yeah, infinite range warp, I don't know whose idea that was. Probably Kaga's. It's insane. The Macedonian Minerva and Maria remembered best was peace. A quiet, prosperous kingdom, famed for the flying beasts favored by Draco Knights. But their brother, Prince Michalis, succumbed to his lust for power. Despite his sister's adamant opposition, he swore allegiance to Dolar. And when Macedon's dragons took flight, the world suffered. Even now that the tides had turned, Michalis took position for one last stand. Draco Knights filled the sky to end, eager to pluck Marth from the earth. Unfortunately, Infinite Ballista is more useful than Infinite Warp. I disagree. Oh, you mean then Starlight? Yes, then Starlight I do agree. It took me a second to realize you're talking to Godo, not to Jackson. My bad. Alright, we can sell most of our swords. Let's sell the Master Seals. Because I don't think we're promoting anyone else. Like, we've got our final squad. I'm sorry, Gordon. We can sell the Master Key as well. Sell the Killer Bows. sell basically all of our swords, right? Armor Slayer down the toilet. Pikachu! Starlight is one of my favorite spell animations in the series. Gordon crying over his Gordon for endgame campaign ending in a failure. Look, I'm sorry, I tried. I used it for so long. He just leveled like shit. He just leveled like shit. I tried. At least I'm using Doga. My favorite spell animation is Apocalypse or Abraxas. Sacrifice Gordon? No, Gordon deserves his retirement. He's a hero. Does anyone in your army even have A-rank tomes? Linde might? Yeah, Linde does. Abraxas is pretty simple, but a giant vertical beam coming down from the heaven is pretty cool. Yeah, Abraxas is in 3 houses, right? Lord Goto, the League has begun its attack. I wish for you to move someplace safe until the fighting has ended. Why not just end this folly right now, Michalis? Folly? What folly? You loved your younger sister so much. It pains me to see you quarrel. If you and Minerva had worked as one, Macedon might have become a great kingdom, greater even than Arcanea. But instead you let Garnef trick you into destroying your family, and your kingdom with it. I cannot undo what is done. My father's blood will always be on my hands, just as Minerva's betrayal of her brother and country will be on hers. And Macedon has not yet been destroyed. Not yet. So long as I carry Iot's shield, the League's arrows cannot fell me. Very well, and if you win, what then? If I win, I will tell you. Right now my only goal is to gut that Altean prince who leads the League. My pride as Macedonian king rests upon it. I see. Then we've nothing more to discuss, have we? The weight of his father's murder threatens to crush him. Poor boy. Poor fool. Alright, Glenn. We'll imitate Glenn back. Is Starlight A? It's C rank? Doesn't matter, Uncle Ben. It's dead rank. Because we're not getting it. Made it this far, have you? Don't gloat yet. My dragoons and I still rule these skies. So, my plan is just, because Pikachu's gonna, because it hits on res, Pikachu's gonna be the best option. Are you hecking kidding me? I'm hecking serious. I do like that all the top combos can be gotten on any map. That thief is gonna try to fucking end Goto's whole career. Pikachu! Pikachu! Jake's skill moment. Pikachu! And we just need to Pikachu him to death before these Pegasus become a problem. We do have the anti-aircraft gun and a ton of generals as well, just in case they do become a problem. But I think we just Pikachu him to death. We need Godo to dominate endgame. What do you mean Godo's a fake archetype and people just name it after Athos? At least in this one, Godo's a Warper, right? Like, free Warpers... It's better than, like, Rad and Caesar and those type of units. Free Warper for endgame is something. Oh, shit. We gotta hit all our Pikachus because of that healing staff. Alright. Jake's skill issue has been overcome. Ugh, I'm finished. Forgive me, my people. I thought dragon types resisted electric moves. I'm not against a free Warper. I'm poking fun at Godo's archetype. Yeah, the Godo video, smiley face. It'll be Gotover. Alright, Warp. Marth to the throne. Him earn that warp. Everyone Godo's good enough. This one sucks besides warp. Yeah, everyone Godo's got like decent staffs. What I rate him, like a 6 on the Gotometer, something like that? He's like, the bad thing about him, right, is he's just in a shit class. He can't one-round anything. First General Camus of Grust, now Prince Michaelis of Macedon, men of such promise. Had the times been different, the two of them might have led illustrious lives. Yes, Prince Michaelis was a brilliant man with great things ahead of him. But in the end, the rashness of youth did him in. Only because Garnet found his weakness and exploited it. Until we stop that fiend, the spiral of misery will never cease. Then shall we go to Thebes? Lord Goto said the city lies someplace far to the north of Khadin. Yes, in the heart of the desert. Thebes is an old city. None of recent memory have gone there and returned alive. Within its walls remain many powerful apparatus, crafted of long-forgotten magic. Lord Goto believes that Garnet is harnessing their power, and that is why he wields it with such influence over the continent. And he has an Uhulu as well. This will be a struggle. Still, Garnet's reign must end. The world was so much more beautiful before he painted it red. Maedalis is such a funny character. He's the Merlinus. He's the beta Merlinus, right? I like Maedalis better than Merlinus, though. Actually, that's not true. Merlinus in 7 is awesome. It's just 6 Merlinus is boring. With the aid of the White Sage Goto's powerful warp magic, Marth and company were transported to the faraway city of Thebes. Thebes was once an advanced civilization, but its decay advanced now. The League traced the lifeless streets to the temple at the city's heart. Somewhere within its walls, Garnet was waiting, and now it was up to Marth to wrest the Falchion and his sister Elise from the fiend's grip. FE6 is also a rude idiot. Sages of this game are Tellius pilled. Oh, because they suck? Do we think Doga? Do we think Parthia Doga? What's our highest strength? 16? Do we think Parthia Doga kills the boss, the Thoron guy? Yeah, probably. Alright. Let's try it like this. The Temple of Thebes. He's here somewhere.
Come to play, little moth. 'Tis I, Garneth. I have been waiting for you. Waiting? Oh, yes. For you to dance around the continents collecting powerful weapons and killing off my competition. Thanks to you, Kamoon McAllis will trouble me no more. You have my gratitude, diligent prince.
You monster.
Don't spoil the moment now. You're about to do me one last favor. Die, prince.
That's what you think. I have something else in mind.
Is that a threat? If you mean to harm me, you'll first have to find me, boy.
What's that supposed to mean?
My prince, several sorcerers have been sighted throughout the temple. They all seem to be Garneth, sire. Fight, boy, fight. Wear yourselves thin, fighting puppets and shadows. But the only way you'll claim the falchion is by defeating the real me.
Yeah, I don't want the falchion. No falchion moment. No falchion moment. Oh, what's the treasure on this map? Do we want the treasure on this map, actually? I don't think we want the treasure, do we? We could probably just deploy Julian and get it. Oh, 10,000 gold. Yeah, we do want that. FE1 is rather painful if you go no falchion. Oh yeah, the falchion's good in FE1, because Tiki's not effective. I do not know what the treasure is. It is money. All right. Money. Julian, thank you so much.
Sire, we've pinpointed where Garneth is keeping his magical apparatus that gives him power.
Where?
The Temple of Thebes atop this temple.
Then we don't need to fight Garneth. We can find this apparatus.
Garneth's power, a great deal of power, will be sealed forever.
Then let's hurry and seize the entrance to this tower.
A word of caution, sire. Stopping the apparatus will not undo Nhulu's power, only Garneth's. He still has the falchion in his keeping. If you want the blade back, you must defeat him now before seizing the tower.
I like that they give you an explanation for what happens if Marth decides he doesn't want the falchion. It's almost as if they knew. It's almost as if they knew it wasn't worth it. Fate's falchion is an Easter egg with the amiibos. All right, Parthia. God, Doga's so fucking good. Doga's like... What's the general consensus in terms of, like, the tier list brain for Doga? He feels like he's probably around A tier-ish, but that's just sort of my instinct. Because, like, he's fast. He can make basically any class other than armor work unpromoted, and he's in Chapter 1. I wish the falchion was worth it. It would be nice. It's mostly because they couldn't guarantee you'd have Starlight. Yeah, because if the thief destroys the village, even if you're going for it, you can't get it. You think Doga's pretty bad? 5 points? Really?
Natalus, quickly! Find the apparatus and shut them down. Right away, sire! Blast! How did they find the apparatus? All my power! Still, they are fools if they think they can defeat Medius. Such cheap tricks.
He gets doubled and KO'd in Chapter 2 unless you get a speed in Chapter 1. Well, yeah, but once you get reclassing, you just send him into a bow class, like Hunter, or, basically, with anything, he becomes super fast, other than armor. I don't think he's good as an armor. But, like, his speed growth is ridiculous to make him a glass cannon. He can be fighter, hunter, or berserker for the speed cap if you want axes. Yeah, and I think, like, you know, if you build his bow rank as a hunter, he can be a decent general once you promote him as well. He's not bulky, right? Like, it's not like, Wolf and Sedgar and those types. To make him use speed, you have to reclass him where he starts out in E rank, and other characters are already starting to use better weapons that one-shot foes by Chapter 4. True, you do get forged effective weapons at that point. He can work, but there are more viable nepotism targets at that time. Do you think Castor's better for, like, the bow roll? Because I think Castor, or I guess Gordon, but Gordon's stats are, like, very unfortunate, right?
Garneth is getting away, sire.
Shall we give chase? No, let him go. Without his magical apparatus, he has no power left to abuse.
Sire, we found Princess Elise up in the Tower of Thebes. She's on her way to see you right now. Ah, here she is.
Elise! Oh, Marth, look at you, a grown man. Sister, I was so worried. None of us had seen you since the castle fell. I feared the worst. I was prepared for the worst, if that was what it took to ensure your safety. But they did not kill me. Garneth spared my life. Why would he spare you? Marth, have you heard of the Staff of Alm? The staff that brings back the dead? It was lost to the world long ago, or so legend goes. Yes, but Garneth found it. In the Resurrectory. The Resurrectory? What was it doing in a temple in the middle of Dolor? I could not say. But that was why Garneth kept me alive. He wished me to wield it. The Staff of Alm's power can be channeled by women of royal blood. Marth, are you going to Dolor? Are you not? Yes, I must settle things with Medius. Then take me to the Resurrectory along the way to claim the staff. Alm works but once, but I will use it to revive a lost comrade. Dolph is surprisingly good. I made a tier list for this game a while ago, but under the pretense of an Iron Man, aka the most extreme conditions. Castor gets steel bows off rip, which is neat for early Dracos, but kind of meh. Ooh, if you made a tier list, can you drop the link? I'll check that out after I'm done streaming. I think I have link perms on. Let me just make sure. Sometimes it auto deletes them. Studio. Settings. Defaults. What is it? Moderation, right? Yeah, moderation. Yeah, no moderation in my live chat, so it should let you post it, unless it's stupid. It might be being stupid. Sometimes it's stupid like that. I can probably find it myself. Hold on. Go to channel. FE11 tier list. I'll just DM you if you don't see the message show up. I'll post it here in case anyone else is interested in someone who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about this game. This music slaps. I do like FE11's soundtrack. Dolor, the land of Mannequins. Before Medius, the Dragonkin had few dealings with the human realm. But when the Shadow Dragon came, everything changed. He sunk all Arcanea into a cycle of war, in which heroes rose and heroes fell, always claiming his cause was just and the human deaths deserved. But now Medius' empire was crumbling. He was nearing the end of his reign, even as Marth was nearing the end of his long quest. My guess for how Om checks royalty is that holding the noble bloodline, it checks your DNA to see if you descended from a particular member of royalty. Does Sita kill the Manakee? Probably? Basically comes down to if they can do anything instantly or not, since this game is so one-shot heavy. That's true. A lot of, like, just having C or D lances is, like, an instant level up, right? For a lot of people. Just because if they have D early enough, they can get Horse Slayer by the time you have Forge Horse Slayer. And if they have C instantly, they can do stuff. If you're setting Medea is nothing special, but if your other C-rank Lance user gets got, then she's the lady who can instantly go Draco and use the Rider's Bane. I mean, I would say even resetting, you know, just having another C-rank Lancer to trade things on. I used her for a couple of maps, I think. There, sire, up on the mountains to the south, you can see Dolo Keep. And inside is Medius, king of the Earth Dragons, the one they call the Shadow Dragon. Why doesn't he leave the keep and face us? I recall Lord Goto saying his return is not yet complete. He's only within the keep's walls. He can maintain dragon form. Really? Then we have the advantage. To Dolo Keep then, and let's put a stop to this war. Hey, Julian, how's it going? You're okay with this, right? You're okay with getting warped over here? It's important that we get the Alm Staff. Ooh. Okay. Maybe we can Pikachu him down? Deploying the Three Sisters is a great strat for Iron Man's because of maps like this where the boss has 20 trillion health. Yeah, the Sisters being... I think the triangle attack is pretty good. Ooh. 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 Yeah, we might need the Sisters here because... Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness, right? We could Aura Bomb. Let Julian die. Looks like the jig is up. Ugh, so long. Let's see if Aura Bomb gets us there. Rip Julian. 07 Julian. This guy's one of the most annoying guys in the whole game. This is what I was talking about. Yeah. Oh wait, he's a Mage Dragon, isn't he? Yeah. Oh my god, he's a Mage Dragon. I forgot. Magic does nothing. He has a Mage Stone, so probably not. Yeah, okay. Warrior Doga with Parthia. Does Ellis start with warp rank, or did they nerf her like they nerfed Maria? Yeah, she has A rank, okay. Minerva, you're out. Ellis, you're in. Oh, instead of Parthia Doga, Wolf VGC has it, right? 21 strength, yeah. Because we're not going to double him because of fucking Dragonstone bonuses. So Wolfie VGC, grab Parthia. General's your highest strength class? Or, no, you can go Warrior, right? And Warrior, I think, has more strength. Oh, no, you don't in... You don't in General. Oh, wait, no, that's Sedgar. No, that's both of them. Do you get A? You have A in Horseman. As a Horseman, you have 19 strength, so that's still better than Doga. Actually, do we have the arm scroll still? We might have the arm scroll still, right? Yeah, okay, so we can reclass to Warrior. Oh no, General has more strength than Warrior. Okay. So Sedgar. No, it's Wolfie VGC. Grab the arm scroll. Use the arm scroll. Get Parthia rank. Okay. Mage Stone means magic does nothing? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it makes magic do nothing. 9 res, how does aura hit from 0? Mage Stone, so this guy's stats are not showing the stone bonuses. And we can't, they're never listed anywhere in the game, which is fucking FE11 moment, right? But, all right, Wolfie VGC. We'll warp Wolfie. How much does he do with the Parthia? I wonder why this game's art style specifically gets so much flack when most DS games are trying out low poly styles at the time. Pokemon is one of the only things that remain sprite based. That's a good point.
This land, all of it, belonged to us. Then you humans took it, defiled it.
Oh shit! Wolfie VGC, that's the world champ difference, baby!
Ugh. Emperor Midius, forgive your servant's weakness.
Other styles tended to look good, at least. I mean, I don't really like this art style, but I do think, like, it's just one aspect of the game, and it's, like, fine, you know, otherwise. Fine, TM. Wolfie, let's go. "12 has a better style." Isn't it just the same? Isn't 12 just the exact same? Is there a difference in the art style?
Emperor, the enemy has broken through the gates!
That impudent boy. Have the guards take their positions. The keep must be defended.
At once!
You'll find an earth dragon like me harder to tame than Garneth, brat. Come and face me. I'll tear the ground asunder and send you straight down to hell. Chosen by fate. Time for the final warp skip. Yeah, this is the warp skip stream. This is the warp skip stream. We didn't warp skip the first map, and we at least halfway played with Hamurn map. The long war had been fought. Arcanea has many lands freed, and now the League has cornered their arch enemy in his castle. They broke into 4 groups and stormed the 4 gates of Dolar Keep. unaware that that's exactly what Medius was expecting. Bravely, these warriors had steeled themselves for one last struggle. Oh, this guy's just Firestone, so we can Aura Bomb him. Okay. So Godo ends up here. All right, let's... figure out the groups, right? We need... I remember hating this map. All right, we're gonna have Wolfie VGC here to guard this door. Sita up here with the Vorlance. So that's one group. Where's Tiki? All right, inventory. Boa has a warp staff. Lena has a warp staff. Ellis needs the Alm staff. This should be good. You got this, level 1 Tiki. We made it. Now we just have to find Medius. Sire, Lord Goto is here to see you. Marth, you have fought splendidly. Lord Goto, what are you doing here? I washed my hands of humankind and their foolish ways long ago. But you and your companions have convinced me that that was a rash decision. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. Allow me to offer what help I can. You mean you'll fight with us? Yes. I may lack the power to stop Medius, but his minions are another story. Let's clear this old man. Let's let this old man strike them down and clear a path for you. The gods have chosen you, Marth, Prince of Light. Come, my friends, we have a dragon to tame. Help me confine Medius for all of eternity and bring back light into the world. I forget, do we have to seize like FE3 or is this just kill boss? You convince me humans can do good, Marth is about to send a child on a suicide mission. Oh, we don't kill with the Vorlance. This is just kill boss. Okay, in that case... the child is important. The child is a Manakete, not a human. Doesn't that make it worse? Because it means we're disregarding the fate of the Manakete child as well. Okay, this should... well... Assuming Aura Bomb actually does a good amount of damage. How much does Aura Bomb do? Was our Linde investment worth it? I see the problem. The problem is this guy right fucking here. Only 19! No! We need 23, I think? We have 2 Spirit Dusts, I believe. Yeah, okay, so if we Spirit Dust Linde, this does mean they die. This does mean they die, right? But, like, it's the final map. We can sacrifice them. Marth sacrificing his girlfriend. We're gonna get the sad ending! Yo, we're gonna get the sad ending! Promoted Sage with 9 magic. Look, stats in this game are just interesting. Oh, I forgot to... Because we have to kill this guy all in one turn. 9 magic is the usual in DS. Yeah, stats in this game are, not great. Oh, shit. Right, the fortified guys will hero up Medius as well. Hold on. Balls. Because we need... Do we have... I don't think we have another Warper, do we? Yeah, Maria is too low. And Wendell's not been in Sage fucking ever. Wendell doesn't have it at base, and I don't think we ever got his staff rank up. Yeah, he's got D rank. What rank is Alm? A rank, damn it. Oh! Zane is the solution. Zane is a Warper. On turn 2. Zane can copy Ellis, and he can be our other Warper. Alm sounds like Alm. I should make a 537,498 minute video about this. What is the lore implications? Linda can reach 30 magic, but she usually doesn't. Didn't her growth get nerfed as compared to FE1 as well? Everyone should just have my accent, so Alm and Alm sound completely different. That's thinking with portals. Now that's thinking with portals. Okay, so Zane Imitate Ellis. Oh, fuck, Okay. I swapped things around, and Sita's not in the right position. That's super able. Sita goes here. Linde goes here. Lena goes here. And everyone who we're not using for the clear, I can undeploy so they just don't die. Because I'd rather keep as many people alive as we can, right? Spirit Dust is helpful. Buying Spirit Dust in the secret shop? No, we just got them naturally. With all the Spirit Dust, Linde might reliably reach 30 magic. Oh, you mean for getting Linde to 30 secret shop? Yeah, I guess technically. But wouldn't it just be better to spend that money on forges? Okay, so Warp Linde. Aura Bomb the Manakee. Oh, he has more res. He rolled up. The Eternal FE11 question is why do this when forged? Yeah, that's why I sold all my silver swords, despite trying to use Ogma in the early game. Okay, we Vor you. Getting luck when you're destined to die. Ironic. Imitate Godo. Oh, shit. The Ballista's gonna kill Marth, isn't it? 42 attack. I think we need to Pachyderm, like Pikachu this guy, right? Because if Zane's our Warper, we have to turn 2. Dodge? She dodged! Marth will simply dodge. Tiki dodged. Foolish humans, you dare disturb me while I slumber? Oh, how you will regret it as you die, slowly, painfully writhing in the fires of the Inferno. Goodbye, Marth. Stay strong for me. No more wife. Father, I'll be with you soon. I sacrificed Sita instead of Abel. Abel could have done the job too. Levin sword versus Boa. Let's go, he lives. All right. Warp? Tiki? $66! The accuracy's so fucking bad. No, I don't want to be alone. Alright, what direction does Alm... Because we have to trade the warp staff. Does Alm go north? Does Alm revive someone north? This is why you go for Nagi. Alm should revive north, right? Because usually priority is up. I missed the warp skip portion of the game. Please be right. Okay, you know, right works too. By right I meant correct, but right works as well in that way. Alright, now we just have to hit another 66. Ellis, I did something. For us, because we didn't train Wendell's staff rank ever, Godo was actually better than Nagi would have been, because having the Warper down there was actually necessary for us.
Ugh, defeated again. By humans! Know this, Altean Prince. That light which surrounds you is only a temporary respite. So long as darkness in your hearts continues to sustain me, I cannot be destroyed.
Ellis did more than Marth. True! The Alm staff and the Warp. Yo, good level up. After Medius's demise.
$5 for hard 5.
Oh, thank you, Thomas Quack. Appreciate that. Did it not? Did the notification not show up? Is alert box? No, alert box is working. I just didn't see it. Thank you, Thomas Quack. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $5. After Medius's demise, Dolar would relax its shadowy grip on the land and fade into obscurity. The Empire was finished. The fires of war had raged across Arcanea would die, and light would come to take darkness's place. But before any of that would come to pass, there were a few final moments of Marth's tale that need telling. We got sad ending, incel Marth. Well done, Marth. Our struggle is finally over. You've saved our world. Not just me. Many fought at my side, and many died. Marth, you loved her, didn't you? Sita? She was the one I wanted to keep safe the most. But I failed, and now I've lost her forever. It occurs to me that perhaps she was the one protecting me all along. Sita, why did you take up arms with a fool like me? Marth, don't blame yourself. Remember Henri and Artemis. We are their descendants. Perhaps you always meant to share their curse as well as their blood. And perhaps once this curse had extracted its price, perhaps only once this curse had extracted its price could our battle with the Shadow Dragon be won. I actually like that. I actually like... Is it controversial to say I kind of like the bad ending more than the good ending? Sita was absolutely the one who kept him safe. Yeah. I like that it fits with the curse thing from earlier. This peace we've made, we must cherish it, Marth. We've both paid so dearly for it. Let us work together to ensure that none of us must endure a tragedy like ours again. No one asked why I implied Sita is in hell. So concludes the tale of the Falchion, Blade of Light. Marth, its wielder, and his battle with the Shadow Dragon. Herein, its events have been chronicled, that none may ever forget. Never forget! Never forget! 122 turns on Chapter 1! The Gordon strategy. I mean, 40 and 48, it's also just like, that's just how the bosses work, right? Mystery is a good game, so it cancels it out. Nah, Mystery, I don't like Mystery the Emblem. Or New Mystery. I don't like Mystery Book 2. I like Book 1, but I don't like Book 2. It's so funny seeing the difference in turn count, right? Like, we got some maps that are 94, and then when we reach the Warp Skip arc, everything's gonna be like 3 or 4 turns at most. Mystery can be fun. I think Mystery's better than New Mystery, but I'm still not high on it. I just don't like the Book 2 maps, to be honest. Which is a shame, because in theory, I feel like I should like it. You know, bows are strong in Mystery, right? I mean, Mystery's a good game because it forces you not to warp skip. On the highest difficulty, yeah. You know, people complain about that, but I actually think taking away warp and taking away other tools like the silver card, I actually like that approach to difficulty. I think it's creative, and it's better than just stat inflation. Unfortunately, New Mystery also does just stat inflation, so that kind of cancels it out. But I would much prefer creative takes like that, or like Engage, making the, enemies not target you if they have 0 hit. Like, those changes I think are much better. Personally, I prefer them to just numbers inflation. Hey, Marth got 4 kills. You know, he did something. Marth got 4 kills. Fell in endgame and vanished from the pages of history! They forget everyone as soon as they die. I like warp skip, but I'm glad warp is on most difficulties. I think having an optional no warp mode, like the highest difficulty, is kind of cool. I also wish they would bring back Lunatic Reverse and like those interesting, weird, different difficulties. Doga was put in charge of an outland garrison. The people there soon came to love their kind but stalwart protector. My goat! My goat! New Mystery is not stat inflation, though. What are you talking about, Berwick Saga? Enemies cap their stats, like, in the fucking prologue. People are upset that New Mystery combines stat inflation with less tools for you to work with. I mean, I always think the best approach to difficulty is, rather than having linear scaling, letting you choose options, right? Letting you choose, like, do we want, like, you can check off in the checkbox, like, remove tools, or less money, stuff like that. They don't? Have you seen Astrum compared to his buddies? I'm gonna pull up the wiki real quick, because I'm pretty sure you're either you're misremembering or talking about the lower difficulties, but like on the highest difficulties, enemies have absurd stats. You'd like Gales of Nayli, the game starts with a bunch of options like that. That's always my favorite approach. FE12. I'm just gonna pull up chapter 1, right? A Grustian Expedition. Oh, we don't have the stats on FEWD. What about wiki.org? Alright, on Lunatic mode, the chapter 1 enemies on Lunatic mode. We have Silver Axe, 13 strength. What is that attack total? 13 strength plus Silver Axe is... That's 27 attack in chapter 1! gonna tell me that's not a numbers inflation game? Like, yes, they do not cap stats in Prologue. That was an exaggeration. Fun fact, Doga gets one-rounded. What the fuck? Maybe I'm too lucky for stat growths. I didn't notice in Lunatic Reverse. Like, the thing you gotta take into account, right, is that it's not just enemy stats, it's also everyone. Oh, that's 27 before weapon triangle bonuses, because they all have A rank, they all have silver weapons, and they all have decent stats. I'm just lucky doesn't uninflate the numbers. Yeah, this is a numbers inflation game. Like, when all of your units are getting one-rounded, you can't say it's not a numbers inflation. My favorite example of difficulty increase in video games is Metaphor adding another press turn icon in its hard difficulty. Ooh, that's interesting. Ricardo, the big-time thief. Note to self, never play FE12 on the highest difficulty. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm considering it. I'm considering going from... Oh, they have four... Wait, so it's not... Okay, if these are forged silver weapons, then that's not even just 27 before triangle, because they'll be higher might than standard silver axe of 14 might. Are these forged silver weapons really in Chapter 1? That's absurd. That's absurd. I did a funny yesterday and reclassed a boss for hard mode. I'd like that too. I think TMGC does that with the Chapter 6 boss? The hero? He goes from like mercenary to hero or something. It's not a reclass, but he promotes. It's not every weapon, just a javelin and a Levin sword. Oh, so the thief and... Well, Lawrence doesn't count, because he's not an enemy you actually fight. But the thief counts. I think the thief counts. Jake helped to rebuild a town. He and his lover, Anna, always dreamed of traveling to far-off continents. That's a cute ending. Considering that they do travel to far-off continents. That's a cute ending. But yeah, FE12 is one of the few games I haven't played for the channel yet. So I am considering it, even though I don't like it. Like coming off of 11, going into 12. 07 Quiet Bo Tomas, our non-binary king. Boa! Boa got a kill! Right, he killed that guy with thunder. All rights, including the copyrights of game, scenario, music, and program reserved by Nintendo and Intelligent Systems. I didn't know Boa was an electric type, just like Jake and Beck with their Pikachu. The hardest difficulty for FE12 is for when you want to be angry. I mean, it could be interesting, like, crash out content, right? It could be interesting crash out content. Can I get through FE12 without a crash out every stream? Bruce Banner loves that mode because he's always angry. I hate you, game rubbing Est's death in my face. Hey, I tried to feed her a kill. You can't say I didn't try. I did try. Five points. You are at best number 2 Arcanea fan. Who's number 1 then? I was doing an FE12 playthrough, but then it got so tiring that I stopped. Yeah. You know, I did that with MBAD. Not because of any problem with MBAD, but I got burnt out on the castle map of FE6. The one with Douglas. And I kind of didn't want to redo it. You can beat the prologue with Archer Chris on Lunatic Reverse, but that's a form of torture. What is the meta for Chris? Is it Axe usually then? Because I thought Archer was supposed to be the good one. Because bows are good. Is it Fighter then you do? Or Hunter? Armor Knight Chris. And then you do General Aaron, right? Usually you go Armor Knight. Armors are not lost media. Yeah, for once armor good. Armor good. Does anyone know where I could get a clear save? FE12 clear save. I found one. From Thunderman. Let me see if I can get this working, and then we might do 12 eventually. FE12. Where's my FE12 legitimate cartridge? I wonder. I can't find it. Maybe this? Is this FE12? My nickname on the wiki server is Fodlin Autism. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! This is not a translated version. That's how you know it's a legitimate cartridge, smiley face. All right, let's try this. No lunatic reverse unlock. Okay, hold on. We have Rainbow Potion. All right, let's try this. Still no lunatic reverse? Hang on. Hang on. I can do this. All right. Let's try this. Let's try this. All right. Still none? Oh my goodness. This save file I downloaded isn't working. With Lunatic Reverse unlocked. I have one if you want it. Yeah, if you could send it to me on Discord, that'd be awesome. Because so far, the only thing I can find is this GameCube, this Game FAQs one that doesn't work on my copy of Nintendo PC. Because I'm using Melon. Give me a sec. No worries. I just want to see if I can get it set up. Yeah, this just, again, from Thunderman. The same one from Thunderman that, like, just doesn't actually work. Thunderman, you've betrayed me. I thought you were the chosen one. What the hell is a Nintendo PC? It's the PC that I play Nintendo games on, smiley face. It's a nickname for... Yeah, it's a nickname for the word that I don't like saying, so the Nintendo ninjas don't demonetize me. This one still doesn't have it either. Dang. Oh, maybe if I do this. Why would the Nintendo ninjas not want you to say Famicom? True. Oh, that's still not working. Oh. Luna just sent me... Let me see if this works. Alright, thank you so much. Let's see if I can import this save file. Import save file. Fire Emblem, New Mystery of the Emblem. Reset our Fremulation. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. I'm gonna message her in case... TY, exclamation point. Yo! We got it! Now I have to torture myself. Oh god. Well, this is a torture for another day. Please don't look at the records. Okay, I won't. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Girly Pop. Just in time to witness the torture nexus. Well, this is a torture for another day. Female Chris is torture. Yeah, we're gonna use male Chris. Chat. Submit names for Chris. Submit funny names for Chris, and if I like one enough, I'll use it. Welcome to hell. Yeah. Next time. Eventually, smiley face. We still got TMGC and Mario and Luigi to save me from hell. Alright, see ya.